The atmosphere at Downside Preschool is a fun-loving preschool. We have lots of resources. We have lots of activities for the children, which we set up according to their interests. We also follow the EYFS curriculum as well. So there's lots of resources, there's lots of things to do here with children.
One of the things that we believe as a setting is that maths is everywhere. So we don't try to limit the children's learning just to one area. We try to plan our activities out and our areas and the environment so that maths can be found everywhere.
Playing and exploring is a vital part of maths development. It helps children to learn about maths and mathematical concepts. It's not just about numbers and sequences, it's about the spatial awareness, it's about forming patterns, and they do that within the play. Setting up open-ended activities and getting them to learn through play is really important, and they get a lot more out of it.
One of our key priorities is that our children have the opportunity to pick and choose what they would like to play, so they're independent learners. So we allow them to choose an activity that they like, and they're given that choice throughout the day. And yes, they do have focus activities, but there's always that option of them choosing what they would like to play with.
Today we had our dinosaur swamp, so we were looking at different textures, we were looking at the different sizes of the dinosaurs, what they were doing. We had a sound dinosaur rule book which they had seen yesterday and which they absolutely loved, so they added that onto our table. We had small stegosauruses and a big stegosaurus, so they were trying to match. And then we had a tea party, so we were pouring, mixing, adding more sugar, so we were just talking about adding and subtracting and taking away. So it's just giving those opportunities to the children to section, to sort and to play really. I don't think just a number puzzle does the job.
Within both establishments, we always use open-ended resources as a lot can be gained from them. So there's no set fixed outcome of what we want to gain from that activity. You don't know what the children will get out of it, what question is going to come from there, how they're going to problem solve from there. So that's one of the main benefits, that we use open-ended resources as the opportunities are endless with them.
Maths is all around us, and we're doing it even without thinking about it. So that's what we try and incorporate it in every activity, so that children actually don't even know they're learning it. Like this morning when they were doing the shop, they didn't even know that they were adding and taking away, but they were doing it. So when they go into primary school, they will do it naturally.
We're always constantly looking at ways we can improve an activity. We're always evaluating our activities, our setting, our provision, and seeing what works well, what doesn't work well, how can we make it better. And I think change is something that we just love. So we're constantly changing things and trying to make them better for the children, because every year we have a new cohort of children and they are completely different than the others. They have different needs and our staff have different needs, so we try to take all that on board and then work on our environment and the children's learning.
We have found now, last year we found with the data the maths had really come up, so this way has been very successful for us.